What is up, guys? What is up, my friends of YouTube? The stream is about to start in a second. So I just want to make sure the audio is working perfectly fine. This is the beginning of the stream of today. I am actually excited. I'm happy to be here one more time. And I'm testing the computer audio for whatever reason. Streamlabs OBS, they have an issue right now with the program picking up desktop audio, so I'm kind of testing that right now. This is one of the songs that I really like, and well, right now, like I said, guys, I am testing the stream to see how everything looks. Let me test the scenes right quick. That one is Be Right Back. This one is me. I'm setting up the stream, making sure everything works fine. So stay here with me. But if you have any questions, technical questions, something like that, I can answer them. While I'm gaming, I'll be
now that I found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay. Moving on, seeing it all in a whole new light. Thinking of reasons to make it all be alright. And now that you're gone, I'm thinking about old times. I've waited so long for this to be over.
I am testing the audio test 3, 2, 1. I'm also testing the chat, so bear with me, guys.
Now that I found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay. I'll let you know I'll be alright.
Alright, so we seem to be doing okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stream maybe for half an hour. I don't want to stream for too long today, or until my friends hop online. Then we can run duos or stuff like that. Okay. Seems like there's nobody on. So let's what? I hate pop-ups, man. I so hate them on Windows 10. They close your application. That really sucks. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and run a couple of matches. I'm gonna get destroyed, I know that, but bam, let's go. Let's go. Be right back. Starting soon. And PUBG crash. Oh man. Wow. With the newest update, like I think there was 3 updates this week. They really messed up the game. I mean, the lag is unreal. The game crashes when I try to run a match. It's unreal, man. I need to start playing different games. To Gator, hi bro, how you doing, man? Glad to see you around. As you can see, the stream fell. The game crashed. The game was running smooth, perfectly fine, right? Well, besides the hackers. And now with the was it 3 updates this week? No, I don't want to continue that. With the recent updates, the game, like I said, it became so laggy. It became so freaking what do you call it? It's just bad again. It feels like I'm playing beta again. So here we are. Let me mute chat because I don't want people talking random stuff. So anybody who's watching the stream, welcome. I am just over here chilling. Let me look at the stream on my laptop. I'm gonna put auto run, and then I'm gonna be talking, and I want to hear the audio of my mic as well. Well, surprise, surprise, there's no audio coming in. Wow. Well, surprise, surprise, there's no audio. There's no audio. Guys, I'm still trying to get a hang. Well, I could use OBS, right? But I really like the Streamlabs OBS or Streamlab OBS slobs, if you call it. It's a I mean, I love it, but right now they have a bug that they need to fix. I'm gonna see if I can do this change without affecting the stream. So bear with me. And actually, in fact, let me show you guys how I do it. Okay. Let me add another scene right here. I'm gonna add. Whoop. All you're gonna see it's blank. New scene. Let me put another. Let me put a so what? Okay, let me put a source in there. Bear with me. Don't go anywhere. Display capture. Okay, so you're seeing my display now. I mean, I hope. See? Let me see that. Now let me put in my webcam. So this right here, this is a live scene for gaming. This one here, it's my starting soon, which I have a macro key already. Well, not macro key, just keybind. Be right back. It's this one here in the new scene. Let me go ahead. I got on display. Let me go ahead and add a camera. See, as you can see right here, guys, on this software, Streamlabs OBS, if you're kind of wondering, this one, it's all in one. She's got a library where you can, download a whole bunch of overlays. There's so many of them. And also, it has a dashboard. See, I don't have any donations or nothing like that because, well, I'm barely starting this. We got the editor, which I'm editing right now. Let me go ahead and add the video capture device. Yep, there it is. Add existing source. I guess I can use that one. I'll place it right here. Now let me fix the audio. Let me fix the audio so it'll pick up game. Yes, you can ask me. Yeah. Ask. Together, go ahead. Ask your question, man. No big deal. Alright, so let me go ahead and mess up with the audio. So I'm gonna remove default. I'm gonna disable it. Disable it as well. That was the only way that it was working. For Twitch, it was working perfectly fine. Like for Twitch, the audio is working perfect, but for here, it's not working for whatever reason. So how do you find this motherboard? All right, you know what? Let me go ahead and do a little search on that motherboard. Let me just get this set up right quick. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was setting up the audio. Okay, so if I'm right, I'm gonna leave that in there, and then I think I have to do that on the live scene. Live scene, I have to add a display. I mean audio capture. I'm gonna answer your question here in a minute. Line mg.2. Okay, so I think that I'm going to disable the audio. If you have any tech questions, go ahead and ask them down below. I can always switch the stream to TekTalk, I guess. I don't care. Auxiliary. Disable. So now I hope that the audio is coming in from the audio input that I set up in here. 3, 2, 1. I'm doing a test. Yes, so it is working. gaming mode. Can you hear me now? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the thing, what happened is when I created the new scene, right? I didn't put in the audio capture, so my bad. I am looking at the. I'm looking at the motherboard in the 8th generation, so it's what, Coffee Lake, Sky Lake, KB Lake, and Coffee Lake. Yeah. So wow, $144. All right, let's go to let's look at the reviews. Okay, first quad channel. Wow, dude. If you ask me, this is a bang for the buck. $150. Yeah, it's a good price if you ask me. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave that right there so I can see the. All right. Lots of USB headers. Let's read what the people are saying. I hope you can see that. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in my screen. Make it bigger. All right. Because I'm using a 1440p monitor, 2560 by 1440. So we're gonna look at the reviews and the questions. So we got 4 reviews. Most of them are positive. Lots of USB headers, some useless but removable plastic shrouding. Okay, December 19, this motherboard was purchased. So I use this board for a professional Coffee Lake SolidWorks workstation build. I had no interest in LEDs and overclocking. Once you get past the useless glam stuff on this board, work well. Well, I mean, this motherboard right here, Extreme, pretty much indicates that the motherboard it's for overclocking. It's like built for overclocking. When you see the words extreme and things like that, It's an overclockable motherboard. A strong point of this board in all the USB headers: 3 USB 2.0, one USB type what the hell, 3 USB 2.0, 2 USB 3.1 type A, and one USB 3.1 type C currently. Well, a lot of good stuff in here if you ask me. But yeah, like this comment says, a lot of the cases right now, the computer cases, they don't have the type C, they don't have the type A, things like that. So I guess you can use the ones in the motherboard I/O. Yep. Well, here's an issue. He had an issue mounting the NUC to an NHD15. That cooler, if you ask me, that thing is huge. I mean, I had one and that freaking thing was huge. So yeah. Overall, guys, I mean overall, it's a good motherboard. I mean, if I was about to buy a computer, I mean about to build a computer right now, and I came across this here, I would definitely buy it. The color scheme, the color, is black and gray and blue. It's not my thing, if you ask. I like white components, like the white motherboards, GPUs, things like that. But if you don't care about the color scheme, or if you're if you like black color in computer components, then this one right here, it's a top of the line. Now, what I don't like is that I don't see any RGB lighting, so I think that you're gonna be stuck with blue. So you really have to like black and blue for this to work for you. Other than that, it's a good motherboard. Let me go ahead and let's go to the next review. I want to read a bad review though. See, great performance and excellent price. Excellent price, but has some issues. Okay. He had ran into the following problems. Now, these problems is not gonna happen to you or me, or it can happen to you and me. It's kind of like gambling. It has happened to me several times with a lot of components, where I buy a GPU that works flawless for me, beautiful, and a friend of mine or another buyer buys the graphics card. It came out dead out of the box, or it came in defective or not performing well. So when you buy computers or computer parts, it's a gamble. You either get a defective part or you get a new one. I mean, you get a good working one. So in my opinion about this motherboard, thumbs up. I give it thumbs up. I am not a ASRock guy. I am more of an Asus type of guy when it comes to motherboards, but ASRock is a top solid brand as well. So, and I think that their customer service is better than Asus, because Asus customer service is kind of whack, if you ask. Thanks a lot, bro. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for being here, asking questions. I like answering questions. I'm not like a tech savvy or the most knowledgeable guy, but we can talk about it and come down to a conclusion or a comment. Am I making any sense? I hope. Oh, the camera is blocking the thing. Hold on, give me 1 second. Webcam. Move. There. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Ugly red LED. He took away 1 star because of that. Works great. However, there is a constant red LED that is very bright, used to indicate the BIOS mode in use. Totally ruins the aesthetics. And I have a glass case, which I do. ASRock technical support team told me there's no way to disable the LED. Doesn't seem kind of. Yeah. I had a motherboard that was supposed to be like, actually, right now. It's on my computer. And the, you know, the code lighting, like if you have bad overclock, things like that, it has these numbers and things like that. They are red on a white motherboard. And also the audio strip that is like right next to the into the motherboard, it's kind of yellowish, and they try to make it white, but it's like yellowish. So that right there, ugh, it's kind of annoying. So I can feel what this guy is talking about. Yikes. Yeah, that looks disgusting. Even though the motherboard looks good though. But this guy is mounting the GPU on the second PCI, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I always try to use this first. Oh, I see why he did it, because the hoses are probably touching the back PCB of the GPU. Wow, crazy. Let's go to Newegg. Let's go to new. Okay, here are the questions and answers. I cannot find the M.2 type E connection. Apparently, it's supposed to be behind one of the shrouds, but I'm not sure which one or how to safely access it. There seems to be an issue with this sense. The layout diagram does not list the M.2 or 3 connector, but the manual does discuss it. The only thing I have contribute is that the correct terminology is the M.2 key E, not type E. Wow. A lot of tech for me. Alright, can you change the blue LEDs to any color? Wow, what? Yep, with the software included on the with the board, the LEDs on the board are fully customizable. Okay. I guess they're RGB then. Like RGB, you can change the colors. Oh, that's pretty cool. It includes everything. Yeah, I mean, if a motherboard has the M.2 connection, then it's gonna have the screws. Yes, it does. I believe that the screws and bridge do come with the motherboard, but the SATA cables came in the case I purchased. The SATA cables come in a case now? Wow. That's crazy. Alright. Can I turn off the LED if I wanted to? Yes, there is an ASRock utility to turn off the LEDs as well as change their color. Okay, so I take back what I say. Yes, you can customize the lighting. Pretty cool if you ask. The stream was supposed to be for PUBG, but right now I am doing tech. We're gonna go. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change. Okay, I changed the stream to TekTalk because I'm not doing PUBG. Okay, so ASRock. Alright, so now let's go ahead and look for it on Newegg and look for more reviews. So we mostly found good reviews, but we need more reviews. Newegg. Man, I haven't visited Newegg in such a long time. And I've also haven't built a PC where I like come over to, you know, Newegg or Amazon and buy parts. Alright, so here we are. Wow, dude, 115 reviews. What? Alright, let me go ahead and zoom in my to right there. What is this? Product with exposed solder may contain lead. Wow. Are you reading that? Please wash your hands after handling internal components in motherboards and avoid inhalation. Man, but I love to smell motherboards. I just go like this because they smell so good. Wow, I guess it's kind of crazy, right? All right, from USB 3.1, generation 1 Type C, 12 pace to M.2, M.2, and key E. Wow. Let's go ahead first. All right. When I buy a motherboard, this is what I like to do. I like to go to the specifications. Newegg has a better detail than Amazon. If you're like wondering if computer part or something like that, Newegg has a hands down better detail than any website out there, in my opinion, when it comes to the specifications. And now, if you know about other website where they specify every single thing of the motherboard or a PC part, let me know. Wow, that sucks. This motherboard is not compatible with like Kaby Lake or Skylake. So I guess, you have to stay up to date. But anyways, Turbo Boost Technology 2.0, the CPU. So pretty much what that means, it's that I can talk. What it means is that it's going to auto overclock by itself, and it's going to find the right spot for you, so you don't even have to mess around with any overclocking if you don't want to. Onboard video chipset. All right, so it support Intel graphics. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. All right. You can pretty much read all the specifications here. It supports the Intel graphics up to 4K. Wow. Okay. But you are not going to be able to play nothing with Intel graphics at 4K. Or maybe. All right. Memory. Supports up to 64 gigs, dual channel. Okay. PCI, other slots, M.2, Wi-Fi. Okay. You can set your SATA rate to 1 to 5 and 10. 0, 1, 5, 10. Audio chips, Realtek. Audio channels. Oh wow, you can run up to 7.1. It's pretty cool. Lens chipset. This is more in depth specifications type of thing. So obviously it has the Wi-Fi built in. Wow, pretty damn cool. Say TX RGB. Okay, so see right here, it does specify that it's RGB. Amazon, I couldn't find anything that said RGB, so that's crazy. Let's look at the reviews. XMP. Oh, here is one issue. Like I was saying, XMP profile is broken. What is it? Do you know what is XMP? I'll explain to you right quick, just in case anyone out there doesn't know. XMP, it's a profile. So let's say you bought a DDR4 kit, RAM kit of let's say 3000 megahertz. But when you get it and you hook it up to your computer and run it, and everything is gonna run at 2666. And you're going to be wondering, like, what the hell? I paid for 3000, right? Well, in your motherboard BIOS, you go into the XMP profile somewhere in easy mode, or yeah, I think it's on easy mode. And you just click XMP profile 1, and then boom, it overclocks the RAM to the speed that you paid pretty much. The most easy, simple explain, so I don't confuse you with voltages and numbers and things like that. But yeah, it pretty much it overclocks by itself once you select an XMP profile. So this guy is having an issue with the XMP profile. It says CPU overclocking works well. XMP profile with very common RAM will not even post. Wow. It's a Corsair Vengeance LPX 16 gigabytes, 2 sticks, DDR4 at 3200. Okay. If you want your advertised speeds of 3200 MHz, you need to manually overclock the memory. There is a thread here about it. Oh, okay. So they're having an issue with the XMP profile. Like I said, guys, XMP profile, it overclocks it for you, but so you don't have to do it manually. You can always overclock the RAM manually, but you really have to know what you're doing. I mean, it's not like you're gonna break your motherboard or anything, but it can cause several issues. One time, I was doing an overclocking, and I was messing around with what was it? Brain fart. But I was messing around with the overclocks, the voltages, and the voltage of, I was setting manual voltage to the RAM. Like I was messing around with manual overclocking on the RAM instead of using the XMP. And you know, I saved my setting, everything, you know, set my speeds. And what happened is that I once I hit F10 to exit and, you know, go back to Windows to, you know, keep doing more tests and more, or like overclocking tests to see if I was getting any, like, more performance, more FPS, more faster render speeds on videos and things like that. What ended up happening, it's that I got the blue screen, right? I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do now? So I went back to BIOS, reset the thing. I mean, I kept getting the blue screen, and with Windows 10, and I was trying to what do you call it? I was trying to, you know, boot into safe mode, but I kept getting the blue screen after BIOS. So after resetting my BIOS and, you know, removing, you know, the CMOS, clear the CMOS, or reset S when you remove the little battery. I removed it, and what happened? It messed up Windows 10. How or why? I have no clue. Even after resetting my BIOS in my motherboard, I could not boot into Windows again. I just got the blue screen of death. No matter what I did, I removed every single overclock tweaks, anything. I just set it back to default, and it messed up my Windows 10. So I had to reinstall Windows 10. Yeah, tell me about bad luck with overclocking. So if you're not into overclocking that much, maybe do a little research. It's a lot to learn, but you know, the simple steps is just to watch a couple of videos on YouTube. And I actually have a couple of videos on YouTube on my channel on how to overclock your CPU and the RAM, which is few clicks. So if you search through my channel, you'll find those videos there. So let's see. All right, okay. No, I would not recommend this board to anyone at the moment. Wow. Okay, so the response was, we sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause to you for the memory speed settings. Since you're using memory is what? These people, man, I can't read this. Since using memory is on the support list. Yeah, so it's the typical troubleshooting that we all do. I mean, we tried, you know, we tried to change the location of the RAM stick, so that's pretty much what this guy is telling him to do. No, It's crazy. Okay, so here's another one with the XMP profile issue. XMP profile. XMP profile. The XMP will not work. Currently no fix. This was 129. Okay, so this is what, 3 days ago? 3 or 4 days ago? The XMP will not work. Currently no fix. Let's go to this let's go to this we're gonna copy it. But first, see, this is when you buy a motherboard, you want to do a lot of reviews, a lot of research, a lot of things here and there, because I mean you want to know what are the common problems of the product. So we are finding the problems right now. Let's see, the video output from Windows UEFI setup somehow will select the onboard HDMI instead of the video card, even if it is not connected. Wow. Do not buy this if you plan to overclock. At least not until they fix the XMP profile. I really wonder how do they come up to the QBL copy and paste. Wow. Okay. So, XMP profile again. Also, did I steal the RAM that works with XMP on that board to test? So result cannot boot. Convenience this may cause you the XMP mainboard support most of the memory on the market. However, there still will be a potential issue. Whatever. It's pretty much sending them to the thing. Great motherboard 119. Okay. Well, this one okay, so they like I said, Asus is ASRock is really good with their customer service. So I guess he already got a replacement. So far so good. The cons, fan connections are limited. Yeah, that can be a con. Good product, non-existent. Okay, the pros, we see that. Issues with CPU overclock holding in place. Seem to randomly downclock within Windows regardless of disabling speed step and forcing turbo within BIOS. The system would never shut down properly and require manual input each time. ASRock technical support seems not existent. See, they always reply to you on Newegg. If they care about their reputation with customer service, they always reply here. So this is my to-go website to look reviews, to find things, what people are saying, because right here it's not censored. You don't like a product, you're having issues with something, you bash them out, and they sell a response. So okay. Best overclocked I had in 10 years. 1/4, 2018. Alright, where it needs more fan headers. Yeah, I can relate to that. So yeah, man. Oh, once again, XMP issues. Man, I can go on and on and on about this motherboard, but I'm just chilling today. Do you have any other questions? Let me know. What the? Are you kidding me? They're still using that? BGA? What? They got a BGA. They got a display port. No, DBI. My bad. DBI. We got an HDMI. 2 USB 3.0, 1 Type C, 1 Type A, Ethernet, and the audio connections. Basic. Question is though, where does the Wi-Fi antenna go? It says, see, it has two SLI bridge. Where's the Wi-Fi antenna go though? Okay. So that is that with the ASUS Z370 motherboard. Wow. Okay. So please tell me what should I, let's see. I've been streaming for what, 46 minutes. I said I was only gonna stream for 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and try and play PUBG one more time. You know what, guys? I'm gonna end the stream right here. Thanks for watching. And if you watch this video later than today, future from now, hello future.